Hey everyone, welcome back to the Long Dark Misery mode. We are here in the Forlorn Muskeg Cave, just inside, or I should say outside of Marsh Ridge, starting episode 34. So, in the last episode, we got through the Blizzard Trap, right? Blizzard Alley, which is the Milton Basin, and we're looking good. Looking good. Got a lot of cattails from there. Only gonna probably get more here on the walk. And I think now the name of the game is to get our inventory kind of on the lighter side. I'm going to struggle to find things to drop for sure, but I'm thinking that we can probably find at least a couple things that we can get down. Now, I think I'm going to plan actually on coming back into this cave at some point, probably on our return voyage. So we are going to be pretty heavy from here to Mystery Lake, but I think this episode is going to be solely dedicated, obviously, to getting to Broken Railroad. So we just want to get as light as we can. That would be good. So I guess there is a little bit of an option. Should I leave my hatchet here? Right? I guess that is an option, leaving the hatchet. It's not like we're gonna really need it to survive, right? We're gonna have plenty of firewood. If it really comes to it, we can use the hacksaw. I just feel like so afraid without it. I don't know. Let me see what else I can drop before I start resorting to that. I could drop a couple more of these maybe. Okay, I could certainly drop some more sticks here as well. I could probably get rid of 6 of them. That book is getting us a little heavy, but that's okay. We're going to find some more coal in this cave too, so it's going to be really important to get that water and that weight down. A lot of cattails, but that's just stuff we can eat to get ourselves lower. We found another box of crackers in the last episode, which is amazing. The crackers are pretty light though, so I don't have to worry about them. Alright, I'm thinking this is good. A flare. I think I'll keep it. I think I'll keep it, especially going into Broken Railroad. I don't want to not have it on me. Okay, it's late day right now. Most likely gonna have to start a fire on the other end of the cave. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take most of this firewood with me. 86 right now, but I think that's fine. Let me get a torch lit up and ready to go. We're gonna walk through the cave with a torch, and we're gonna pick up all of the coal. So firewood actually really should not be an issue going into the railroad here. How many rocks do I have? 5? That should be good. I might get a couple more, though, just because I know what it's like to try to go through the area in Broken Railroad. Okay, there's a mountaineering rope here. Interesting. I think that's if you want to put down the rope on Marsh Ridge, because I think there's a rope climb. There's a deer in here, though. Ooh. I feel like it'd be stupid not to stop for it. It's so free, you know? It is so incredibly free. I got a couple pieces of coal right here. Okay, I'm gonna stop, yeah, for this deer. Definitely. We would be stupid not to. I'm gonna start this fire up. I have a surplus of firewood, so we'll just get it going while we're harvesting. And there's no reason not to take the guts and the hide off of this deer. And I can just leave them right next to this fire to continue to cure. I think that's a good idea. Alright, I have 1 fir wood. I'll just throw that on. That's going to be probably more than enough time. And do I want to put some teas down? Right, and maybe like leave from here? Or do I not care that much? Should I do a fire on the other side? I don't know, just in case I'll put them down. 4 pounds, wow. Should we stay here tonight? I'm almost kind of wondering if we should. Alright, let me grab these first. I'll grab the guts, then I'll do the hide. We'll drop all that. I think maybe part of the plan is we stay here tonight. But it's so warm out, you know? I almost just want to get going. get right over to the maintenance shed. This will be interesting to try to figure out. And how much time do I have on that? Hour 22. That's perfect. Time is a little bit of the essence. We've got a lot of energy. We do have a lot of energy. I think I could make a walk over to Broken Railroad. Granted, we probably would be spending a little bit of the early night to spend like dedicated to getting in there. So we'd still be on the road. Let me swap these around. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. So while these are going, we will do the pelt by hand. And we will absolutely leave that here. Good. That works. That's all set. Same with you. I've got 2 more torches. I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna take 2 torches, and we're gonna go walk towards the entrance of this cave. And I'm gonna start, most likely, another fire. I think I'm gonna start that other fire. Wow, we've got like 2,000 calorie foods. This is gonna be great. We're probably gonna drop this meat, and when we come back, we'll be able to eat it. Do I go, or do I stay? If I stay, I'm staying for another day. Like, pretty much another maybe 3/4 of a day until it gets warm. Or, if the weather's really nice right now, I could make that move. Got a lot of coal, decent bit of firewood. If we get caught outside, it's not necessarily the end of the world. But it obviously wouldn't be preferred. Alright. It's been a long while since I've been through here. Another piece of coal. I think over here is just going to lead right back to where we were, but I know for sure there's some coal that's going to be over here. There's 1 piece. Yep. How much does that bring me to? 11. That's really good. Really just like having coal for that chance that we have to start that fire outside in the cold, you know? Worst comes to worst, and we have to spend the night outdoors. Then having coal is going to be so nice. Some more pieces over here. Wow, look at this. What's that now? 15? So good. Honestly, it could be at a point where I want to drop a lot of the coal as well. You know? Just drop a couple pieces. Because I don't really... I mean, once we're in Broken Railroad, I don't really foresee myself needing a ton of it. But definitely 5 or so pieces. Okay, there's the cave entrance. I'm going to start a fire in here, just in case it is favorable to leave. That fire going. I'm going to put it a little bit further back, just in case when I walk into the cave, I don't want to step on it. 17 sticks, yeah. I'll maybe throw 3 of them on, and we will evaluate. Sounds a little breezy. Could be hearing a non-existent wind, though. Okay, just throw that torch in the corner there. Just a couple sticks to think. I'll get those teas ready. But if the weather's bad, I'm chilling out for the night. If the weather's bad, I'm gonna drop that there. Okay. I do like this cave entrance because it's like secluded. See? Ah, oh, it's windy. If it wasn't windy, I think I'd go. And it's really not bad, though. That's the thing. Really just not bad at all. Something, usually I would say just gun it and go for it, but something is telling me to chill out here tonight. I don't know what it is, but I think I'm going to follow that gut feeling to stay. It could just be a perfectly nice night and the wind chills out, but a little bit too late in the day to be trying to get into Broken Railroad, I think. Especially if it starts snowing and getting windy. I mean, that's going to be so unfortunate for us. So here's what I'm going to do. We're not going to waste any firewood on a fire right now. I'm just going to hang out here. And we'll chill out. Take the teas back. I'll take that torch back. We've got some venison that we can eat tonight. We're half energy. But maybe I'll just go around outside and see what I can find. Let me just put these 2 teas in there. Okay. So, let's get down to business here. I'm going to drop probably all of these. I'm going to drop most of these. We'll do 6 of them. I think a lot of that coal is going to stay. At least 10. Good, that gets us down there. We've got a little bit of reading we could do, actually. That wouldn't be too bad, and I might just read outside as well. I know cabin fever is most certainly not going to be coming on. I can't believe that dropped in that pile there. There we go. I know cabin fever is definitely not going to be coming on soon, but I think it would be nice just to continue to be outside. Got some water that we're going to go through as well. Pick up that torch to break down later. Okay, let's do an hour of reading outside. I'm going to watch our temperature very, very carefully. If we start to... it calmed down. Of course you did. Oh my goodness. And it's 17 out here. I hate this game. I hate this game, of course, right? When I put out the fire. Something is still telling me to stay. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Alright, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay. I don't care. Let me go back outside. We're gonna read a little bit. It's a gut feeling. You probably understand if you play this game. We're gonna chill out for a little bit. Plus, you know, at night, too, I don't want to walk into the maintenance shed and have there be a bunch of wires on the ground, too. That's a little bit of a weak reason, but I'll just roll with it. I don't think I can get an hour off of this book. Let me see. No. We might have been a minute away from completing that book, but I'm not going to lose anything because of that. Nope. No chances will be taken. Instead, I'll do just maybe 2 hours of this book in here. How about that? All right, let's listen out for that weather and see what it was going to do behind our back, right? We might get this off. I don't think so, though. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. It's an aurora. No way. Oh, I'm glad we didn't walk. I think that was the gut feeling right there. That had to be the gut feeling. Oh, that's incredible. I'm so glad we didn't go. That is unreal. Look at how pretty this is. That is so awesome. Is there a wolf down there? No. Scrub brush right there. Could certainly harvest that, actually. I know I don't need any firewood right now, but that is nice to have just a couple more sticks on me. Okay. We've got that aurora going on outside. Do I have that piece of meat on me? Okay, I don't. I dropped it. But where did I drop it, though? Needle in a haystack right here. Needle in a haystack. Reclaimed wood. Oh, wait. It's got to be close to this. Sticks. Okay. Coal. The deer meat should have been, like, right over here somewhere. I see the sticks in the coal. There it is. Found the needle. Let's eat that. Great. That was good. Highlight of the episode, finding that. Okay. Let's start to chill out a little bit. Got an aurora, that's good. I'm very happy with myself not moving. We probably could have been okay if we started moving, but I mean, imagine we're just entering Broken Railroad, right? And the sun's starting to go down and we start hearing the aurora music come on, right? That would be really bad considering the fact that we have to go through like 10 wolves alone to get to the maintenance shed. So that was a fantastic call. It was just a little bit too late in the day to move for my liking. Okay, aurora is done. We've got probably an hour and a half of sleep left, and then we'll wake up. I'll probably do some preparations on some of these rose hips. Can I tear down this first? Let's do that. Okay, good. And then once we start getting a little bit later into the day, I'm going to start preparing a lot of, or cooking a lot of things. For right now, we'll do these. 112 rose hips we had on us. Insane. Do a couple more. And we'll snack on cattails today because they are heavy to carry. Alright, that's good. Okay. How much wood do I have? I've got 8 sticks. I got more on the ground, obviously. I think I'm going to go ahead and get the green light here to start a fire. Maybe do some of these first. I'll maybe do a batch of mushrooms first. And I'll start that up. Actually, you know what? Heck. Let's do this. Sleep an hour. Make sure we leave at absolutely full energy. Okay, now I will go ahead and start up that fire. Get a little bit of daylight in here. Feels a little better. Wouldn't be opposed to finding more matches, too. Never thought I'd really say that, but I guess we'll be okay. We've never really found ourselves needing matches. And we've got that fire striker, which refuses to die, so I think we'll be fine. Hunting Lodge will give us a few packs, definitely. Give us a few packs of matches, and I'm sure it'll give us a few packs of Timberwolves, right? Okay. Grab these. I'll take all of them for now, just to see what I've got. Same with the reclaimed wood. I'll maybe throw one reclaimed on here. Alright, let's start making some teas. I think we're gonna do rosehip for the flask, so I'll make some more rosehip tea. Some of that. While that's going, I'm going to make more water, because these teas do take water. And I'll also drop 2 of the reishis as well. We can just use those for immediate warm-ups if we need, when we first start walking. I think that's good. Great. Okay. Fantastic. We'll keep this reishi train going, or this rosehip train. Keep putting them down. Tencel boiled. That's gonna be nice. Okay, we're out of water. Make myself a little more. Okay, I can make one more of them too. And I think I'm going to... Yeah, I think we can hold 6 in the flask. 1, 2, 3. Okay, we have 6 on the ground right now. Still gonna try to make another one. Okay, fantastic. Let's eat a couple cattails too before our food bonus slips away. I'll actually do a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be fine. Alright, couple cattails. I don't want to eat an insane amount because these teas are going to give us a fair bit of calories back. Thought I heard something burning. Okay, 56 minutes on that. Plenty of time. I want to step out and see what's going on. Are we looking this morning? Probably... Oh, wow. -2. That's pretty cold. -13. Okay, that's very cold. So I think I'm going to wait until maybe later in the day to make a move. So in the meantime, I'll probably just stoke this fire with a bunch of sticks, some reclaimed maybe. And I tell you what, let's wait for that. Great. I got an hour left. I'm going to do an hour of reading. Should I put down a coffee as well? Didn't really think about that. I could. Do I think we'll need it, though? Probably not. Probably not. Just do it anyway. Great. 50 minutes, just about. There's no way it's going to be warm out, so I'm going to do another hour of this, and that should max... No, we got one more hour after this one. Great. One more cattails for myself. Just take it down to 40. Leave that salt behind, too. I'm going to leave that behind. We'll pick this back up later. Okay. 12 minutes on this fire. Increase it to 49. We're underweight now, which is cool. That's good. How are we looking out here? Still, like, not horrendous, actually. I think I move in this. It's 2 arrows down. It's about 6 degrees out. I think I move in that, actually. Yeah, I think I do. I certainly think I do. I'm going to drop all the sticks here, though. We're going to get further underweight. Probably just going to be replacing it, though, with torches here. That's okay. Torch is going to warm us up a little bit. And it's going to act as a little self-defense tool, which is nice. Okay, look at all of these reishi, or these rose hips, wow. Okay, they all fit in there, that's amazing. Okay, fantastic. Really quick check, anything I want to leave? I was thinking about maybe leaving that, but I'm going to take it just in case. You never know. You never ever know when you're going to need it. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Alright. We waited to hopefully kind of wait out the weather. It's windy now. Of course it is. Not going to move in the wind. I won't do it. No, I won't do it. I'll start that fire up again, maybe. Unless it's one of those... I mean, I literally went outside and it was calm, and then I came back in for a quick minute, and then went back outside and it was windy again. So I wonder if I can just go back out right now and it'll be fine. I've got a lot of teas, so even if it is windy, as long as it's not 3 arrows down, I think that I'm going to be willing to try to move. Still. Drop both of those, because these are going to sit in the inventory. Okay. I definitely still hear the wind. Okay, and there's 3 arrows down. -8, we're not gonna go. I'm gonna keep staying for a little bit. Okay, fantastic. Move those over there for now. I'll just take them. Okay. These rose hips will remain hot for a long time, but I'm gonna drop them anyway. So they can get warm again. Goodness, we had a lot of them, wow. Okay, let me drop these. We'll shake absolutely everything. Make sure they don't burn. That coffee as well could be dropped. I'm a little bit more confident in using that now than I was this morning. Now it actually looks like we might get to it. Okay. Still hearing this wind. I don't like it. Okay, now it's calm. If I go back inside and I take everything away and it becomes windy again, I am gonna... I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. I almost just think I'm gonna go, even if it is windy. Just say I don't care, you know? Don't be windy, I'm telling you right now. Please do not do this to me. Okay. Great. Let's go. Fantastic. 79 pounds too, we're pretty light. Got the bedroll, check. We're good. Now, it has been clear for quite a long time. So, I'm hoping it doesn't start to snow, because if it does, that's going to be very unfortunate, especially if we're exactly... Whoops. How did that happen? I was harvesting those. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be unfortunate if it starts snowing, especially because we're going to be transiting over to Broken Railroad, and there's not many places to stop and be careful along the way, so... I'll look down towards there. You can sometimes get a wolf, I think. Got a couple rocks on us to help with that. Okay. Gonna go around. Go bend there. Perfect. Nothing there. That's exactly what I like. Okay, I'm gonna go back out onto the ice. Try and minimize that sprain. Okay. I see nothing moving, so that's a great start. Nothing's out here in the wild moving. Gonna drink our first tea, got us back up to full. Excellent. I see the train cars over there. So that's where I'm gonna be heading. Gotta pick up a couple more sticks too. I left all mine in the cave. I don't regret it, because I knew we were gonna find more, but we do have to plan for that emergency just in case, I don't know, the weather suddenly shifts or something. That would not be the greatest. Okay, great. A couple more cattails too. I welcome those. Anytime. See more cattails, I think, over the way. Those might be reishi right there. But I'm gonna pass on them, I think. Okay, well, I'm going to be walking towards them, actually. Trying to spot any wildlife. Getting pretty fortunate here without seeing any, but it's pretty much a guarantee that we'll see something in Broken Railroad. We'll enjoy the peace while it lasts. Looks like the wind's trying to kick up a little bit. That would be super unfortunate. Goodness. There's a hunting blind right there. I think the bear is nearby. I think he sometimes travels nearby the hunting blind. So let's just watch out for that, but possibility of maybe a box of crackers or something would be nice. Okay, I'm gonna drop this. Temperature's looking fine. We've got another hot tea ready to go, just in case. Probably drink of that soon. Some cattails right there. Another rose hip. We'll grab this. Okay. So it is... There's a bare possibility here, most definitely. We'll find out if he's here or not based on what's nearby the hunting blind. There's no way I can walk on this. Yeah. I figured. We're gonna have to go all the way around. How inconvenient. Up there is where you put that rope. So we found that mountaineering rope inside of the cave. That's where you put it down there on Marsh Ridge. Okay, I got signs of life. I do not necessarily like the signs of life. Kind of reminds me a little bit of Bleak Inlet over here. Just like the massive snow piles just meeting the ice. It's definitely very Bleak Inlet-like. Okay, let's lock in up here, because it's pretty dangerous. We've got some cattails. It is one arrow down, by the way. How amazing is that? That is awesome. I'm going to try to drink my other tea if possible. Okay, it's cold. That's okay. We've got a couple of sticks. Absolutely welcome. Saw that backpack from across the ice. What's in it? Nothing. Okay, there's bones here, so the bear could definitely be in town. Ruined dog food, I'm just going to leave that behind. If this was like a normal interloper run, we'd obviously take that because we're cooking level 5, but I'm leaving that behind. It's very heavy too. Can't really afford to be carrying that. Okay. We're traversing this way. I don't like really getting close to the train cars because sometimes the bear can wander near them and you can't really see him. I'll stop for these any day. Warming up has expired. We're gonna take one out of here and drink it. A little bit of calories back too. Nice. That's my favorite part about drinking a tea besides getting warm, is it gives you calories. Very polite of it. Very nice. Okay, the last obstacle remaining here in Forlorn is just a wolf that can sometimes be over that way. Other than that, we are free to go. Free to go into a more dangerous region. Good for us. Gonna try to keep my eyes over this way just in case. All right. Oh boy, right? Oh boy. Here we go. It's gonna be interesting to see how this goes. Oh, don't go out, please. Of course. Is it worth lighting it up again? I think it is. I waited a little bit too long to get that torch. That's okay. If this was like a long-term run, I'd hate myself for that, but this is misery. You don't really last an insanely long time anyway. At least long enough to run out of matches, so that's why I do that. Okay. Alright. Hate this place, huh? Never thought I'd be back. Hey, do we do the far territory while we're over here? Nah, that'd be crazy. That would be crazy. Especially because it takes so long to get over towards the good regions. We'd be burning all the teas that we find here in Broken Railroad, we'd be using to get around the far territory. There is no point in going for us right now in this stage of the run. Might stop for a couple cattails too. Yeah, let's go ahead and stop for some. We'll just eat 3 for now. Burn a lot of food traveling. I didn't really realize, but you definitely do. Okay. I think your typical way of going is either to the left or down below, but there's a bit of a quicker way if you just go right over this landslide over here. It's an easy thing to do. I already hear the wolves that are going to be awaiting us. Love it. Love to hear it. Make sure there's no wolf over here, though. Take that stick. I'll take this one, too. Is this a way to go down right here? I think it is. I can count the times I've been down in that little basin on one hand. I think it's been twice in my entire long dark career, if you will. I think it's been quite literally 2 times that I've ever been down there. I'm seeing maybe a little bit of cloudiness starting. Sometimes there's a wolf down there, sometimes not. This is risky, especially with that sprain, but we're good. There it is, just up and over. Those wolves are behind us. Cool. Good, great, excellent. Alright, pretty soon here I will drink a tea. I know I probably don't have to be doing this crouching right now, but I'm pretty unfamiliar with the wildlife refresh over here. Unless I see some rabbits or deer, I'm not gonna, I don't think, stop doing this for a little bit. Now, it did sound like there was wolves kind of over, yeah, in that little corner back there. Back that way. There's rabbits right there, I see. Okay. Stick. Just drink another tea while I'm thinking about it. Hoping these rose hips last a long time. We're gonna find a lot more here too. So that'll be amazing to get our hands on. Okay. What's the situation over here? How we looking? Pretty unusual to pass through this area right here without a wolf encounter. At least when I come through. Okay, the locomotive is another area where we gotta be careful. Great. Take that as well. A couple more sticks too, I'll welcome. Thank you, game. Alright. getting pretty good at remembering about this torch here. One arrow down. 23 degrees. Amazing. Really is. Okay. Odds of a wolf right here. I've seen one here before. And you know what? I don't mind taking our time to be careful like this because we're nice and warm. We're really nice and warm. So it is completely okay. How many sticks do I have? I have 22. Nice. That's going to be very good for when we're on the road to the hunting lodge and maybe have to start a fire. Or something. Or maybe there's a wolf charging us and we got to start a panic fire. That works too. It's a cedar limb. Okay on that. Okay, here's the most riskiest little corridor right here. Is from here to maintenance shed. This is when I need to know if my headphones are working, right? I can test them. There's a wolf right there. To be expected. It's a very much an expected spot of the wolf. I am going to try to... Heck, I could just start a fire right out here. As I attempt to lure the wolves away. Ooh, let's get off of that ridge right there. I just realized that we got a little bit of a sprain. A sprain chance. Okay. Yeah, get me up on this little hill right here. I like this. We're gonna wait for them to do their little thing. That would have been so unfortunate if it hit the top right there. Okay, I need both of them. Nice, got both of them. Okay. Is there a chance for a third one that maybe I'm missing? I'd say maybe so. I'd say maybe. Let me see. On this little rise. I think it's just the two of them. Just patrolling. Will Tom Brady a rock that way? Okay, he's out of here. Nice. Okay. Those wolves are a little farther down the way. I'm gonna forfeit that truck right there. I think just getting to the maintenance shed right now is the most preferred outcome for us. Nice wolf prints. You know, I do have to say, not being able to run full speed is certainly not good. Like, that's, I feel like, an underrated thing about the afflictions, is not being able to run full speed. I don't typically run anyway. I always like to save energy, you know, and kind of just take my time. But sometimes if there's a wolf charging you, you have to run. But with how reduced our speed is currently, it's like, how much use is that even going to be for us? Not very useful at all. Alright. We are pretty warm, so I'm not going to bother to drink another tea right now. I think I'm going to be chilling at the maintenance shed tonight. Getting a little bit tired. Calories not looking the best. I think I'm going to try to stay here. Hello? What do you have on you? A flare? No. take that feather. Okay. What am I seeing here? Am I seeing anything? I'm not seeing anything. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna search that. Might do a couple of these outdoor areas as well. We might find a little bit of something in some of these trucks. Right? You never know. I'll keep that torch going. We still have a ton of torches left. Quite a bit. Which is excellent. That's awesome. Okay, right in here. It's going to be fun looting out the maintenance shed. Definitely. Be good finding some stuff. Eat a couple more cattails so we don't lose our food bonus. I don't have the pry bar. That's also a little bit of an oversight, but you know what? I don't care. There's nothing that's going to be in those locked lockers anyway. Gotta be honest. There's a metal container over here. I'm going to grab that. Not that there's ever anything in these, but... Okay. Alright. Come on, something. Nothing. Maybe a memento hint or something. Alright. Good. Okay, refuge. This is nice. This is really nice. Got some wires down there. I wonder if I should take those for some tip-ups, maybe. I might hold on to them. Very well may. They're nice and light, too, so I don't really have a problem with it. Alright. Nothing here that I can immediately see. Nothing under the bed. That's a toque that's usually there. I have 3 cloth. I think that's okay for me right now. Come on, give me a candy bar. A candy bar that's in good condition. Okay, that was behind me. That was this way somewhere. There's always wolves in those woods right there. Right behind the fence. And the breeze is starting to pick up now that I'm here. Oh, this is awesome. This is good. Okay. Risky going around here right now. Because of the aurora. We do have a bedroll, so if we're not standing on wires by the time it activates, we should be fine. Oh, hey. That's good. Glad I didn't bring one. Yeah, I was very much okay with not having a pry bar on me, but now I'm obligated to have one. Now that I found it, I have to keep it. Just meant to be, I suppose. Another piece of reclaimed wood. Another pry bar, seriously? I mean, I can't go, you know... I can't go 3 regions, 4 regions, 5 regions without... Well, that's a good something right there. I'll leave that, though. Yeah, I can't go 5 regions without finding one, right? And then I walk into one single place of interest, and I find 2. Of course. Why wouldn't it be like that? Take those wires. I'm taking wires to kind of force myself to do something with them. Because I will not make tip-ups if there's no incentive, so I need to be carrying these. Okay. There's another placement fuse. I'm okay on those, though. Quality tools, that's okay. That's good. I'm gonna take... Ooh, an arrow shaft. I'm gonna take, like, all the valuable things that we find here and put it all in the outside area. That way it's at least a little bit more accessible to us. want to just see. What is that up there? Nothing for me. It's in that box, nothing. Okay, that's not great. I'll still take it though. Can I move this by chance? I cannot. There's a lot of things in here that you can interact with. Did not realize. Alright, we're up here now. Let's do a thorough search of this area. Wow, 100% can of sardines. Whoa. Where have you been all my life? Eat those right now. You'll never see me eating sardines again, probably, in this series. Ketchup chips, 3%. Really? I guess it's fine with the sardines I just found. Certainly going to be more food in the kitchen area. Look at all of this right here. Wow. Crackers, matches, a book. Nothing in there. Can I get a coffee? Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Another book. We'll force this open. Nothing in there. See what I mean? I mean, you don't even need a pry bar because there's nothing in these lockers, just as is. Okay. Let's get these cabinets ran through here. And we'll do some of the desk drawers. And that'll be it, I think, for the maintenance. Actually, no, we got a little bit of a bathroom back there. We'll search. Another book. Yeah, alright. Don't really expect much in these drawers anyway. Okay. Excellent. 94 pounds. We're not going a ton of distance, so we can carry most things on us right now. Okay, we'll use up a couple more torches. I will be starting a fire tomorrow, probably. I'm thinking we spend the night here. So tomorrow's when we'll get that going. A lot of coal, that's right, with this forge here. Stay on target book is excellent. Summit soda's nice. I think I can drink that right now without getting any side effects. Good. Okay. I was looking to see if maybe there's a heavy hammer here, but there is not. There's never usually a heavy hammer in a region that has a forge, so I was just looking, keeping an eye out to see if that myth could potentially be debunked, but seems like it still holds true. I'm not finding anything over here. Let's try to go in here and see. Nothing there. Some sports socks, but they're ruined. Let's open this up. Wow. Wow, what a find. That's crazy. Too bad, it doesn't really do much of an improvement for me, but that's insane. Good find. Trail boots, I'm okay on those. Yeah, that's a crazy find. Okay. Alright. Nothing much happening, but to be expected. Got a little bit more water, that's good. Now I really don't have to start a fire tonight. Okay. Excellent. Alright, so what I'm probably going to do is chill out in here for a little bit. I might go outside. I'll take that just to tear down. I might go outside and just drop a couple things for tonight, like our firewood. Need to be careful of an aurora potentially coming in. I wouldn't mind it snowing right now outside. Oh, nice. I got that wish. So I can't start a fire in here. But you can start one right out there. Good. Okay. In the meantime, let me go ahead and Get a little bit of organization. I'm gonna drop 4 of these. That's fine. I'll drop some of my books. I'll drop all my books, actually, including this one here. 58 out here. It's fine. This can be dropped. This can be dropped. Those are 2 things that maybe I'll want to take at some point. Actually, let me get this over here. For myself. Great. What else can stay? Who else wants to stay behind? Probably drop a couple of my sticks. I'll drop all of them for right now. Wow, it'd be crazy to be outside, wouldn't it? Glad I'm not traveling. Okay, great. Yeah, that was not going to be fun out there if we got stuck in that. Actually, I'm not even going to light that up again. We're just going in here and walking into the bed. So at least I don't have to, you know, wait around for an aurora, right? Don't have to wait around for an aurora. Don't have to step on wires. We're just going to be in here and chilling out. So that's good. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to take these out in preparation for tomorrow. I think in the meantime, I could definitely finish this book and leave it behind. It's going to be another pound out of the inventory. Does that level me up? I don't even think it does. No, why would it? It's mending. I still have so long to go. That's crazy. That's fine. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna eat some more cattails. I'll go down to 40... I'll just go down to 40. It's obviously not good that we're eating through a lot of our cattail stash, but it kind of is, because I don't want to carry these around. Good, that works. Drink all that. Walking around a half a gallon on us. It's doing us pretty well. I'm going to keep doing that. Okay. Let's sleep. You deserve it. Okay. Could take it a couple more hours without getting thirsty for sure. We'll drink up. Great. 78 pounds. Do another few. Okay, it's almost daylight, which is nice. I'm gonna probably just do a little bit of preparations with some things that I found. Pass a little bit of the day. 45 minutes of reishis. And yeah, might as well do the rest. And then I'll sleep for an hour. And then when we wake up, it'll be daylight. Good. Okay. I want to go outside and see how cold it is. I'm assuming it's going to be a little cold. No, it's still nice in here. Well, that's in here. It's probably awful outside, but I can chill out here. For sure. I think I'll do that. Maybe I'll do an hour of my stay on target. That'll be nice. I gotta drop that book as well. The other sewing book. We're not gonna do a ton of traveling today. Definitely not. Since Hunting Lodge is just up the hill. Pretty much. Broken Railroad's a relatively small region. 3 degrees out here. What's that? What did I hear? Did you hear that? Sounded like a moose. Okay. Interesting. That kind of scared me. But if there's a moose nearby... I wonder. I wonder. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that. I'm pretty certain it was a moose. Pretty certain. I'm gonna read another hour. Fantastic. Getting a little bit of this day passed. Should clear up maybe by afternoon. I don't know. Should be good to go on to Hunting Lodge, though, very shortly. Probably start a fire here in a couple minutes. I'll eat one more. That's good. Our teas today will probably get us to where we need to be. Okay, I am going to go to this bed and just sleep for 1 hour. I want to be nice and energized for today. So we'll just sleep for 1. We're going to wake up with a save point. So, you know the drill, right? Oh, who's scampering outside? Hello? I did not like that at all. Oh, I see him through the trees. He's going to be impossible to spot for you guys, but I see him. I think. Let me see, hold on. I hear something. It's a moose. I do hear a moose. That confirmed it. Okay. Where is he, though? He must be really close by. Okay. Well, I tell you what, though, we've got that save point, so I think I'm going to leave it there. In the next episode, we're going to try to traverse the wilderness of Broken Railroad. It sucks here, for lack of a better description. It's unfortunate to be here. But we can do it, I think. We'll have to get by the wolves over there, and apparently now there's a moose. Our best bet might be going straight out onto the ice. That certainly might be the call. So if you all made it this far, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.